Happy almost Friday, everybody. It's Mike. In this video here, I pulled up a couple clips of Demur and Curios, and I want to talk a bit about, through these visualizations of the video, I want to talk about how to bisect angles and the importance of understanding this concept so that you're not the one that's doing all the running on the tennis court. Okay, so this really has a lot to do with your recovery and where you're recovering to after you send the ball, based on where you send the ball, whether it be up the line, down the line, or cross court. Okay, so in this next clip, before I roll it, you're going to notice that Demur is on the bottom, Kyrgios on the top here. They have a couple quick cross court exchanges, and pay attention as this happens to exactly where they're recovering to. Okay, you're going to notice that they don't actually recover directly to the middle of the court, okay, or where Kyrgios is now. For a very specific reason, and we're going to talk about that in just a second. Okay, so you can see pretty clearly, all right, I believe Demur was the last one to hit the shot. These guys are not in the middle of the court, all right? They've had a couple quick cross-court exchanges. Demur was the last one to hit his slice backhand cross-court. You can see that he is probably at least a good 3-4 feet off of the hash, and he's doing this for a very specific reason. So when we talk about bisecting angles, it sounds complicated. It's really not. It's essentially putting yourself in the middle of two potential angles or directions. So Kyrgios, before he hits his backhand, he's got lots of different options, but the two extreme options he has is to either shave this backhand on a relatively sharp angle back over here, okay, or he can play this up the line. Okay, so if this is point A somewhere over here and this is point B, you can see that Demur is, generally speaking, in the middle of those two potential possibilities. Okay, so that is bisecting the angle when you're going cross court. Okay, this next video that I have, you're going to see these next couple exchanges. They're going to be playing up the line, and I want you to pay attention to how that changes where they recover to. They're going to be recovering more towards the middle of the court when they send the ball up the line. Okay, so I'm going to go back and play it one more time. So Kyrgios here. Okay, so this one's going to go up the line here. Okay, and you can see when he hits this up the line, his recovery is generally more in the middle of the court. Okay, Demur plays this back up the line, and again, pay attention to where he recovers to after this shot. Okay, right, I'm going to pause it right there. So you can see he's put himself back in the middle of the court, different than when they're going cross court in the last clip. Again, getting back into understanding bisecting the angle, right? Kyrgios has two possibilities from this position of the court. He can either play the ball back up the line, or he can turn this back cross court. Of course, he could try and flick an angle, but based on his positioning from where he is, that would be relatively lower percentage. Okay, so he either can go to point A back cross court, or he can go back up the line, point B, and Demur has very strategically put himself in an optimal position to be able to cover both of those possibilities. Okay, so that's essentially bisecting angles and how to best position yourself after you send the ball, whether it be up the line or cross court. So hopefully this helps. Hopefully the video gives you a little bit more of a visual understanding of exactly how that looks. And next time you go out and play some singles, give it a try. Would love to hear any comments, feedback. Please feel free to leave those in the comments below. And if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. And we always appreciate when people subscribe as well. All right. Thanks, everybody. Enjoy the weekend.